Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Stark, and in this video I'm going to share 5 simple tips and guide that can help your Coral Island early access game progress smoother and easier. First tip is time adjustment. In Coral Island, 10 minutes is equal to 10 seconds, so that means an hour in Coral Island is 60 seconds or 1 minute, and therefore a whole Coral Island day is technically 24 minutes of gameplay. So what you have to do after you launch the game, just have to go to settings and look for game time speed and hold the scroll arrow down to 50%. So by doing that, it will actually double the game time to 48 minutes, which is plenty enough to adjust and explore on your first day. Not that you have to consume the whole time, but for other players who are not very familiar with the game mechanics, it will really lessen the pressure for you to rush things up. Second tip, map and navigation. At first, it's quite difficult to memorize the game map and locations, and we all know that, especially if it's your first time to play the game. I admit, even after playing for quite some time, I still tend to get lost on my way. And for players who has shorter memory and not so good with directions like me, it will be a bit challenging to go to a certain location without looking on the map, which is totally fine. Right now, you probably have an idea about all the existing keyboard shortcuts, and by pressing M, it will show up the whole map of the game. And so what I do is I look at the shop hours, and I find it helpful to look at the icons beside the shop name here in order to locate the specific building on the map. Third tip, conserving stamina. Stamina is the key essence of the game. We use it to perform tasks like farming, mining, fishing, and so on. At the start of the game, we will only have a minimum amount of stamina, and it will increase upon skill mastery. There will be ways to replenish or restore stamina along the way, one of which is by consuming edible forage items you can find around the town. As a beginner, I always get worked out and just keep on clicking, not noticing it's been done, and most of the time I get to use the wrong equipment or I am too far from the object. And yes, it consumes your energy every time you press it, so you need to be careful. Because of that, I made a habit to keep an empty space on my hotkey inventory tab, and when I'm not doing anything that needs stamina, I select that empty box to prevent stamina reduction from unnecessary clicks. Fourth tip, quest completion. There is no time limit in completing main quests in the game, but by doing this as early as possible, it will give access to other content and will unlock some items that will definitely help our game progress faster. Some quests will give exclusive items and will give a handful of gold coins as a reward, which will be helpful in our early game. Last but not the least is mastery. So in order to maximize the gameplay, I highly recommend everyone to at least try and make a schedule for all the game mechanics by looking and reading into the skill tree. And since we are only just an early access game, we cannot yet see the whole value of the skill right now. But in the latter part of the game or future update, it may play an important role. Who knows? Like, you need to be in this level to plant this or fish that. I understand it can be very complicated for the others, and that is totally fine. But for all the new players who is really into the game mechanics, might as well create a schedule for every activity in your calendar so the other skills will not get left behind. Again, we all have our own ways how we get to enjoy playing this game, and this guide is just for knowledge. Share some of your gaming tips and put it on the comment section below. If you think you find this content helpful, please share this video and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That will be all for now. Thank you for watching. Happy gaming. Play it your way.